Cultivate gives us the turn off? No way. Yeah! We have lethal here. Oh my lord. DPS. Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Today we're playing with Boros equipment. Boros refers to the color combination of red and white if you're new to Magic, and equipment is, a piece of artifact that we will put onto our creatures to increase their stats. We have a lot of warriors in the deck. We do have Winota to pop off with the Kor warriors because, there are Kor warriors and human warriors in the deck. The Kor warriors will trigger Winota, which is great, but it's not reliant upon that like many of the other Winota decks. We see the dog deck with Winota, and that really relies on playing, non-humans first, pulling Winota, and then, getting really good pulls with Winota via the non-human dogs. However, this set or this deck list does not rely upon the dogs. Yes, we still can pull with Winota, but it is not our main objective. It's more or less bonus material if you get there. Your main objective is to stack warriors, use anthem effects, and get in with equipment at instant speed with lots of really cool shenanigans that we're going to break down once we get through the deck list. So if you aren't interested in the deep dive, learning how the deck operates effectively and efficiently, the strategies, the synergies, all of the goodness, then you can jump right into the gameplay footage within the chapters below. On your way, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. With that all out of the way, let's start the deep dive of this Winota Boros equipment based warriors deck that I've named the Glory Hammer after, one of my favorite white cards, the Maul of Skyclaves. This thing is boss. Oh my lord. Anyway, starting out with our 1-drops, 2 copies of Resolute Strike. At instant speed, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach an equipment you control to it. This is great because now at instant speed, we're able to change which creatures our equipment is attached to. And, that's typically something that could only have been done sorcery speed before. So, it makes the battle tricks, very accessible within the deck because there are so many artifact equipments. Fireblade Charger is a 1/1. We have 4 copies of it in the deck. Again, another warrior. As long as it's equipped, it has haste. And now there's many ways to give this haste within the deck. We'll mention each of them as we come upon them. When the Fireblade Charger dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So, early in-game, you're getting that chip damage, dealing 1 damage, hopefully. You're equipping it, dealing even more damage, and the later on the game gets, the less your opponent wants to deal with the Charger because, when they kill it, they're going to be taking that damage as well. This is one of the better cards in the deck. It's very cheap, and we also have relatively cheap equipment that we can attach to it. So, we can give this haste quite easily as well. Speaking of some of our cheap equipment, Shadowspear for 1. We have 2 copies of this. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has trample and lifelink. Both of these are quite relevant. We can pay 1 permanents your opponents control, lose hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn. This could be relatively useful. And the equip cost is 2, so total to get it from your hand onto a creature for 3, onto your charger for haste for a total of 4, making it a 2/2 with trample and lifelink, and when it dies it deals 2 damage as well. So, that's one option. Another option here is the Relic Axe, and now this is becoming one of my favorite cards actually. It's a 2-drop. When it enters the battlefield, we automatically equip it to a creature we control, which is really nice. An equipped creature gets +1/+1. If it's a warrior, it gets +2/+1 instead. So, Fireblade Charger comes in for 1, the Relic Axe comes in on top of it for 2, it auto-equips, and then the Charger can hit as a 3/2, and when it dies, it'll deal an additional 3 damage. So that's 6 confirmed damage for 3 mana, and, that's if it's immediately removed, the next turn. So really, really good stuff with the Relic Axe. 2 copies of the Kargan Intimidator. This is a 3/1, another warrior. Cowards cannot block warriors, and that's the best part of this card because we can pay 1 to make a target creature a coward, and then that coward cannot block any of our warriors. We can also give target warrior trample until end of turn, which is quite nice, and the Intimidator can also receive +1/+1, which is groovy. The Seasoned Hallowblade is a 3/1 warrior in which we can discard a card to tap it, giving it indestructible until end of turn. You know, this makes it a great target for a lot of our equipment because, you know, we can just discard a card to give it indestructible, kind of dodging a lot of the removal. 4 copies of the Kor Blademaster, and now this is a sleeper as far as I'm concerned. It's a 2-drop, 1/1 with double strike. Equipped warriors you control have double strike. We're talking about the Fireblade Charger being a 3/2 for 3. We can easily make that a 3/2 with double strike. So the Charger can hit for 6 damage potentially off relatively low mana and very, very quickly as well. Typically, we're not getting first strike in play or double strike until quite a bit later. Moving on to our 3-drops, Maul of the Skyclaves. When it enters the battlefield, much like the Relic Axe, we can auto-equip it to a creature we control. The equipped creature gets +2/+2, has flying and first strike. It goes on the Charger for a total of 4, right? The Charger's a 3/3, flying first strike, dies, deals 3 damage. Groovy. If the Blademaster is in play, it's a 3/3 double strike as well, right? Because it's equipped, which is groovy. And, you know, just the flying is also pretty nice because you get above all of the blockers and, you know, start dealing, you know, 5 damage a turn, 10 damage a turn, whatever it happens to be. Akiri, Fearless Voyager for 3. 2 copies of this in deck. A 3/3 legendary, so we can only have 1 of these in play at a time. Whenever you attack a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, draw a card. So, you know, we've got lots of equipment in the deck, lots of creatures to equip to, and, you know, just a nice passive draw engine. You know, it's not really going to put out consistently, and it does have a couple requirements to be met first. But where the card really shines is the fact that we can pay 1 to unattach an equipment from a creature we control. If we do, tap that creature and it gains indestructible until end of turn. The Warleaders, right? These are the highest priority creatures for us to keep in play just because it's a Lord, with the Anthem effect giving our other warriors +1/+1. So, you know, if we can and do this for all the mana we're able to sink into it. It does take a plane, so our red mana is useless here, but, you know, keep those creatures alive with indestructible. It's really nice. Speaking of the Warleader, a 3/3 and other warriors you control get +1/+1. You know, non-legendary, so a stackable effect and just an amazing 3-drop. 3 copies of Winota. We talked about this. And, you know, the Warleader is primarily what we want to be pulling with Winota. But again, whatever you get is just fine. Winota is a 4/4 for 4, and whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them into the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until the end of turn. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. Super duper busted. This is amazing within the dog deck, and it still shines quite brightly within the Warriors deck as well. 4 copies of Embercleave for 6 with Flash, 1 less to cast for each attacking creature we control. When it enters the battlefield, auto-equip it, much like the Relic Axe and the Maul. And then equipped creature gets +1/+1, has double strike and trample. The trample is key component. Most of our equipped creatures will already have double strike from the Blademaster, and then we can re-equip it for 3. 2 Needleverge and Pillarverge Pathways, 9 mountains, 2 Castle Embereths, and 10 plains. You could increase your pathways if you wanted. This is a user-submitted deck from our Patreon users. So, you know, if you want me to be playing your decks, you guys, you can do so by supporting the channel, either on YouTube, Patreon, or Twitch, and then we're happy to do so. So, thank you for this amazing list coming from Brad Hessler. And again, you know, performing very well within Mythic, beating some of the best decks. And, you know, for me, for someone who has terrible luck with Winota, this performed excellent. You know, I had a lot of fun playing this. And Relic Axe is an absolute sleeper. So stack your warriors, right? Get Winota out, try to pull the Warleader. If not, just warriors and equipment. The Fireblade Charger is absolutely amazing. You know, once you play the Blademaster, giving it double strike, and the Hallowblade can survive shenanigans, stuff like this, and then the Voyager can make everything survive shenanigans, which is really cool. So enjoy the deck, you guys. Enjoy the gameplay footage. I'll be back in a few minutes with our wrap-up thoughts. Take care. Okay, so I don't know if I care for this hand. There's no plains. It's all mountains up in here. That's the luck you bring on yourself, right? This looks a lot better, though. We've got 2 Chargers. That's interesting. Keeping 6. Let's toss the Warleader for now. If we pull a land, I'll kick myself. Hello, good game. This is the universal hello in the arena. I try to have everybody do that. Oh, my Monada. Sorry. That black line in the screen. Well, let me tell you what. This equals double strike. That's lovely. So you know, I'll probably actually just go straight in with the Maul. It's a hard question to answer. I mean, there's probably removal against us. Go Gary Yorion. Probably Saltai Yorion. I doubt it's Abzan. It could be, though. I don't know. This is what we'll be figuring out with this Fatal Passage pull. It's a plains or an island. It is an island for Saltai. Now, if you're new to the arena, obviously Saltai refers to the color combination of green, black, and blue. I say obviously, but, you know, these are things that we all have to look up and learn. We should have tossed the land. Kicking ourselves, kicking ourselves, kicking ourselves. For 4. Oh, and this has a double strike itself. We hit for 6. We're going to equip the Charger, just in case they do remove it. Then we're going to still get some of that damage through. They should remove the Warleader here if they can. Cultivate gives us the turn off? No way. Yeah, yeah, yeah! We have lethal here. Oh my lord. DPS. Not very good looking land. We're gonna toss this. This looks a lot better. Tossing the cleave, I think. Keyword, I think. We're not sure about that. Could be a bad decision, but we've got plenty of equipment in the deck, so it should be no problem. Hopefully we pick up a 2-drop to sneak in. Blademaster, Hallowblade, something. Nice. So the Hallowblade can toss for indestructible. Ooh. Originality, I love it. Labyrinth Raptor. I'm still just gonna... I don't want to toss a land and not drop a Warleader. Watch us draw a land here. No, okay. I'll take the Raptor out. We hit for 6, that's really nice. Another Warleader out next. Ooh, nice. We're down to 16. Our turn. Let's do another Warleader. Let's attack with the blade. We can just kill the champion. No harm, no foul. We can play and equip the spear. They have removal on a Warleader, it looks like. Ooh. Archon of War takes our Warleader. They take our Hallowblade. Interesting. We're gonna equip onto the Charger. Let's go for it. All the creatures suck. Nice. If we didn't go for it then, we would have had to go for it now, and they would have had even better blockers. So at least this way we can try to tempt them with the attack, and they don't want to do it. It's a big hit. We have Death Touch, I'm not sure. They just want us to kill their creature, or our own. And then they stop a lot of the damage. But we only have to do 1 damage to each of them, and then we still get to put the bunch into them, so... Let's send it into their face. And that way we just need to pull another charger to win. Why are they attacking? We get trample, and we can make one of their creatures unblockable. Like, the Intimidator has unblockable, basically, on a creature. We're just going for removal? Why would they have not kept that? 2 creatures to defend. Good game. I'll take it. That's fine. We go first. This is great. Land is bad. This is bad. Better here. Still not good. Keep 6. Toss the cleave. Playing that castle first. We can pull that 3rd land. It's going to be a lot better. Come on. We need 3rd land. Oh. Ouch. There it is. More exile. Wow. Nice. This is annoying. The double strike at 2/2 could be nice. I don't want to just play one thing that they remove. I want a double drop. Midnight Clock, okay. Watcher, what? Okay, hitting for 4. We have a Maul. If we pick up another Plains, we can Maul Resolute Strike. We've got good amounts of life gain here. Nice. I bet we can outpace them. Interesting. So they might shatter, is the thing. Right? They're feeling uncomfortable, so they're going to attack, take the draw, and then shatter. That's my bet. Yeah. Called it! Huh. They're down to just a few cards, though. All right. Top deck city. Basically. I have 4 land. They have 7. They do get to draw soon. They have a bounce spell, maybe? Thinking their mana. They can do it twice. Then they draw. Takes it to 10. We put it to 11. And their turn goes to 12 for a full draw. So that's bad. Are you serious? Wow. They take our Maul. Aggressive. I hope they whiff. 7 land. That's game. I really like this deck, though. We top deck land, we're out. Good game. We go first. We're gonna need all the luck we can get with a hand like this. 2 Skyclaves is awkward AF. Maybe we can make it work. 2 drop, another Warleader. Could be worse. I'm sure there's exile here. Daxos is unpleasant. A 3rd Warleader? What? No attacks. Skyclave sucks. Takes our Blademaster, whatever. Two 4/4s is nice. I'm sure they have more exile though. Wow. That's such a bummer. Good game. Jesus. Psycho. That's what that is. We can take them down from 27, which is really nice at least. Really nice. They spazzed out so hard on us, though. Wow. And there's a flyer to block us. We can take it out at least. Absolutely brutal. How about a little double strike? And how about a little trample? That's good. Where's the vigilance when you need it, right, boys? Wow. That is a lot of damage. Woof. What? What a top deck. Good game. They take our Maul. Give another. They just tapped their creature too, which is great news for us. They're up to 11. What a matchup. I thought we lost that match the entire time. Wow. Wow. What in the world? That was a match. That's for sure. They played perfectly. They folded out every card they had immediately and they couldn't do a thing. Woof! Throwing this hand away, you know, 2 Embercleaves without a single red source is never going to happen. We can keep this. Toss Winota. We have no non-humans. I'm sure we can redraw her, right? And we did right off the top, so... yeah. Thanks for that. Ooh, maybe Winota versus Winota here. Dogs are a much better version, I think, as far as Winota triggers go. But ours does a lot of damage, and we've got some life gain in it as well. Oh, it just might be straight dog. It's got to be Winota dog still. Let's toss a land. They get a good hit for 3. We'll play defensively. They have a lot of life. They can just, like, play with, right? So we don't want to overextend ourselves. Here comes Winota. See what they pull. Oh, Haktos, the best pull you can get. And they whiff on the other. Dog has indestructible right now. And it's preventing this damage as well. Let's toss our Relic Axe. We just need to mitigate some of the damage. These are both humans, but we may as well play it. And this pack leader is a good addition to it, I think, where it just keeps the dogs alive. It says protection from everything other than 2, so the Hallowblade can kill Haktos. This is game, though. Most definitely. I mean, Winota probably won't attack. It's just going to be the dogs. Oh my gosh. They're piling on. I've tried to play this deck so many times and it just does not work for me. Whiff. And they get a Warleader. Ouch. Alright, they still have enough just to go wide here. Dog City, baby. Good game. Ugh! Going first, really light on land, but, you know, for what we do have, it works with the land given. They're playing slow. Hopefully there's no removal. Red source against Gruul? Green source against Gruul? Yeah, always is, man. Always is. So if we can pull third land, that's going to be really nice. We can double drop. Riddle form. Good. That's the land. This is perfect. Charger in play. Relic Axe onto the Charger for 3. And now we've got 6, 7, 8 damage. So really putting out quite a bit of damage early on in game. We've got our Resolute Strikes as well. We can double down onto our Charger, and that's a good game. Quick, easy wins when everything goes right. Do you need a bounce spell? They're holding the phone, thinking about it. I love this little, this ghoul here. He's cool. Let's grab another Kor Blademaster. Let's see what they do. It's a shock. That's pretty funny. We have no grapple, though. We can protect against the shock, which we will. My wrist. Do you think Wizards has, like, Oh, we already have the equipment attached to it, hopefully. Oh, but now they're going to block this one, and we're going to switch the equipment over to the other. Which is fun. No, they're not. So they can still just block this one. Since we're losing our Charger to our hand, let's stomp everything on the Kor Master, right? Bail! Ooh, they get us with removal. Nice. Again, we've got the Relic. We're ready to rip. Good combo, right? Relic Axe and the Charger. Hit for another 5. No, 6, 7, sorry. 8. Math is hard. End our turn, and we've got lethal next turn. I love a deck where I can just like misplay very, very aggressively and still make out fine. Right? Just have no idea what's happening and everything still works out. Those are the decks that this guy likes. And, you know, this is close to being one of them. And by far the best Winota-based deck I've ever played with. Opponent goes first. Our hand looks fine as long as we top deck lands. Right? Skyclaves is alright. Ooh, life gain. Definitely need that third land. Right, if we don't pick it up, this is gonna suck. Deep breaths. Right? Let's pretend it's a budget mono white deck, not a pimped out one. I'm imagining it's pimped out because they've got the dragon avatar. The Hallowed Priest is really fun. Land? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's try to hit. Keep their life total down from 27. Sorry, just thought maybe that was zoomed in. Feels so close today. You guys feel close to me? Alright, Daxos, you know, totally fair. Nice. Well, this isn't good. We've got life gain, so we're not so concerned about the damage. It's just annoying how big this priest is going to get. We need to pull third land off the top. Bricked. Bricked. Good game. That's too much for me. That's not happening there. Alright, we just got boned with the two-hand land, but they can't all be that way. They can't all be that way! Let's see if we can find a third land here. I guess not. This is tough. Alright, we get our damage in. Third land, baby. Come on. We just want a third land. What do they take? The Skyclave? Winota? They have to choose it before they look at our hand. What are they picking? It's gotta be Winota. They take them all, so we get a zombie. They also get to see in our hand, I believe. So they're just taking it out of our library first, and then they'll take it out of our hand. They're taking a look at our whole library. That's one of the kind of nice things you get to do with Necromentia, is see their whole deck. Where is the goddamn land? If they have an extinction event, we're super screwed. But I'd rather just go big, try to get there first. Right, because even if they do wipe it, we're still, the next turn, only dropping a Blademaster again. Where's the frickin' land? I mean, this is a big hit. They have to tap it. Interesting. They gain life. No, that was a creature. Oh yeah, creature is the life. Sorry. Getting for 4/9 damage here. Down to 8. Oh no, sorry, down to 3. My math is fucked up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. And here's that event we were scared of. But we still got a bunch of damage in beforehand. Third land? No. It's gonna be impossible to find this land. Like, 2 games in a row, we cannot find land. Liliana can minus.
Address me as queen of the dead.
There it
I
is.
just love the smell of death.
Warleader in play. They need removal. 4 cards in hand. We toss our Relic Axe. All we need is creatures at this point. I'm sure they have it. Right? There's just multiple options. Right? They could cling. Right? Take another creature, go up to 6. We draw a 4th land. No, they're gonna kill our creature.
We're doing things my way.
So we know there's removal. Yep. Liliana needs to -3. So they need to plus here. We toss Winota. Even though that's the better card.
Really
Are we going to pull a land? I doubt it.
Plans.
They could cling. And now they can minus. Nice. That's really good. We need a Fireblade Charger as soon as possible.
We're doing things
They have
my way.
They must have more removal in hand, that means. Please let it hit. Yeah. Good game. They assume full control here. They've got a draw engine. You know, Liliana's ready to start throwing stuff out as well. If we can pick up a goblin, that's what they need to take right here, is that goblin. Fireblade Charger. 100%. They need to take Fireblade Charger. If they don't, we have a chance. If they do, we're done. Well, not done, but may as well be. Liliana can minus on anything. Yeah, they take Fireblade Charger. It's almost like they're listening to us. I'm sure they just figured it out. Hearts. Losing life here, whatever.
I have no interest in
Land, more hearts. Should we give him a hello, good game, and back out? Let's see what our next pull is. We need to outpull the Liliana is the thing, right? Because it can minus on one, so we need to be pulling multiples. And when we're just pulling land, it sucks. Alright, they can cast that a couple more times. That's on the main phase, though, so that's kind of awkward. So they drew just to discard. Or that means they didn't want to discard that other card they have,
really
probably.
Don't care about your plans.
Let's make them think it's a good card.
You think too much.
Alright. Oh, it's a land! So we couldn't find any, and it's all the land at once event. What are they pulling, though? There's no creatures in the grave. Oh, they can pull from our grave.
My dominion over death is complete.
Let's see another land just for fun. Yep. Let's show them. Bloosh. Hashtag flooding! 4 land in a row. 5 land. Silliness. Woof. We lost audio on that last match. My bad. I was muted. The deck's great. It makes me want to play Warriors more. There's something special here. I think it can be tuned up more. That Relic Axe is good. Why is the Relic Axe on the Fireblade Charger with the Blademaster so good? You know, I'd like to see the Luminarch Aspirant in here, even though it's not a warrior. Just for the +1/+1s on the Charger still. Man, the Relic Axe Charger, Blademaster, Luminarch could be something. I don't know. This looks tasty. What do you guys think of the deck? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for your time and attention. Support the channel financially if you can afford to do so. Become a Patreon member, a YouTube member for exclusive content. And if none of those, come drop your Twitch Prime on me as well, because those do stack up and act for quite a bit. And if not, just maybe let a playlist play. You know, if you can't afford to support me, you know, the ad revenue does the majority of the lifting. So, you know, let my free-to-play playlist play through and, you know, 10 videos, 20 videos through. That's going to be good enough for me, right? So appreciate you. Thank you so much, you guys. You're absolutely amazing people. And we will see you soon in the next Magic the Gathering Arena video. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.